Hi, and welcome to Kev's Taste of Enchantment, where we like to do some New Mexico and Southwestern style cooking here. Today, I want to show you how to make some Spanish rice. So what we've got here, we've got a cup of white rice, we've got a quarter cup of chopped onions, we've got an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, a 10-ounce can of tomato with green chilies. We're only going to use half of this. We'll use a little bit of cumin, some garlic salt, some pepper, and some canola oil. We'll use about 3 to 4 teaspoons in the pan. So with that, let's get started.
Guys, we're making some food. I know you're hungry, but you just ate.
Okay, so I've got 3 tablespoons of canola oil in my pan, and I've got my cup of white rice right here. So what you want to do is you want to add your rice into the oil. I've given it a chance to heat up a little bit. You want to stir around, make sure that the rice gets coated with your oil. And what you want to do is you want to fry up the rice where it starts to turn like a golden color, I guess you could say. So we're just going to continue to stir and let it sit, but then stir it around until you get all that rice with golden color. Then you want to add your onion and let that onion saute a little bit. And then I'll show you how to finish it off. So as you can see, I've got the rice here. It's starting to brown. We don't want to overcook it. Now what I want to do is I want to take my quarter cup of onions. I want to add that to that. I want to let them stir around in there. Let them start to saute a little bit. They will cook as you continue to cook the rice, so you don't have to worry about sauteing them too much. Now what I'm going to do here is I've got my tomatoes, my green chili tomatoes. That's 5 ounces worth of the 10-ounce can. Plus I also have my 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. I'm going to add the tomato sauce. And you want to stir it thoroughly. Get it all mixed up inside the rice. Now whenever you make rice, you want to use a 2-to-1 ratio. So for instance, I had 1 cup of rice, you need 2 cups of water. That's your 2-to-1 ratio here. Now the nice thing about using an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce is that all you have to do is fill this guy up 2 times with water, and you've got your 2 cups of water. So, we'll fill up our can of tomato sauce 1 time here, pour it on in, and then we will do it a 2nd time. We will pour it on in, give it a nice stir, make sure everything is blended up really well. Now what you want to do is you want to raise your heat up so you can bring this to a boil. As I let that come to a boil, I'm going to sprinkle in some garlic salt. Now I recommend you use to your own taste. I won't give you a exact amount, but I just like to sprinkle some garlic salt all the way over the top like so. I like to use just a little bit of cumin, so I'll give it 2 to 3 sprinkles there. And I'll stir that all in so it blends up nice and becomes nice and tasty. Last but not least, I have to grab some black pepper. And I'm gonna sprinkle some black pepper on here. And we're just gonna let this come to a boil. And then we're going to turn the heat down to a simmer. We're gonna cover it and we're gonna cook it for 22 minutes. Here in Colorado, as I've mentioned before, water boils at a lower temperature, so I've got to cook it for 22 minutes here. In other states like California, where I used to live, you'd only have to do it for about 20 minutes. But here, we got to do it for 22. So depending on what altitude you live at, you might have to adjust the cook time. So let's let this go for 22 minutes, and we'll come back and see the final result. Alrighty, so we've cooked our rice for 22 minutes. And let's see what we've got here. And there we have some nice Spanish rice. This makes a great side dish for any Mexican meal that you want to cook. And there you have it. So I hope you like my videos and my recipes. If you do, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Also make sure you hit the notification button. I try and upload a video once a week of different recipes. And if you hit that notification button, you'll get notified and you'll get a new recipe every week. Thank you and have a good day. Alrighty, Daniel, you gotta let me know what you think.
Okay. Maybe a little bit more seasoning, but I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Really good.
Thank you, buddy.